everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today we've got a little bit of a different video. So this past weekend, as of the time of recording, not as of the time of you guys seeing this, there was a gun show going on locally, and it was just down the street from my house. So me and a couple of my roommates, we decided that we were gonna go to this gun show. So we went over there, and of course, at these gun shows, you've always got knives being sold, and a lot of times, I like looking at the knives because there's just wacky stuff out there. So we're going to be going through a little bit of that today. I guess this is kind of a first impressions type. Well, maybe, sort of, not really at all. I don't know. I think I'll be putting this in my first impressions playlist. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, I do have channel playlists. So if you ever get the craving to watch some Gideon Stuff wackiness, you can go and search through my playlist. They're all ordered by topic and by brand. So if you're looking for like reviews, all the Civivi reviews are in one place, all the cold steel reviews, stuff like that. If you ever think, you know what, I want to see Gideon pound a folding knife through a log, my cold steel playlist is probably the place to go. But without any further ado, let's go look at some weird knives at a gun show. I will be providing voiceover commentary on a lot of these clips just because I either didn't say anything at the show when I was recording, or you can't hear what I said because it was so noisy. And we're not going to be talking about each knife individually, just kind of an overview. Oh look, they've got rocks. Little ammonite fossil. Oh, there's a big ammonite.
270.
Oh, there's an opalized ammonite.
270.
It's kind of cool. Because then you don't have to go through as many checks. This thing is so freaking cool. Oh, I love this thing.
And the batteries on this one.
120's not terrible for it either.
You gotta be careful with this and just hold it down. So there's the batteries in there. So that's the original batteries, but I put an extra set in there too for whoever buys it. And it slots down. Yeah. Every year? Yeah, no problem. This is for like low light. That one, that one does not take batteries.
This is a company that I've been hearing a lot about recently.
What it does is it's got the fiber optic rail, so it takes the ambient light.
Holtzman's Survival.
The chevron inside.
125 for this knife is outrageous, but it feels like decent quality. Oh, Condor. $100 for this though.
Night or dark, it's not as bright. Yeah, you need the light to light it up. But the good thing is that you don't need batteries. So it's compromised. This one. Yeah.
Which one is the one you might use?
Yeah, a little bit. So you get it mounted towards the back so when you have it up.
Yeah.
See? Okay, Tonto D2. Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's got everything in there.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no, you guys enjoy the show. All right? Have a good day. Yeah. There's a swing in the. Yeah. Okay.
You like the bayonets? It does look a little old. Oh look, Han Solo. Think we need some new kitchen knives for the house?
That's a set for sure.
That's a set. I mean, definitely we need the meat poker.
That's true.
Got more fossils. They are pretty cool.
Wait, is that a good?
Is what a good what?
Alright, I saw.
Oh, my dad has one of these.
There was some.
Just flashbang this room. I mean, we'll have to do it when I'm not in there, obviously. But that would be funny. This is my first time ever handling Extrema ratio knives, and I would absolutely love to test these on the channel. I was fairly impressed. The fixed blade, the big Tonto that we were holding earlier, is called the Fulcrum. I was kind of digging that. These folders are the BF2s, and I actually really like these. They're very unique, very different, but I could see them being really useful, hard-use knives. Hated this Nightmare Karambit, though. Hated it. Not my style of knife, and the access to the lock bar was trash.
And then this is the Task C. Cool fixed blade. I don't see a use for it. It's pretty chunky, but it's neat. Okay, let's get a little controversial. So here we are at the Knives Ranch table, and right now I'm holding a Best Tech Ronin. Now, you guys might remember I reviewed a Knives Ranch knife a while back. I actually bought a knife from them at a gun show. You see here we also have a QSP Hawk. Civivi Synesis, which is actually a really cool knife. I wanted to get one for a long, long time. Not interested in the Damascus one, but we might get one to review in a little bit. They're discontinued. Anyways, this is a Civivi Odd 22. I did not like this knife at all. I absolutely hated it. Weak detent, trash ergos, did not like the blade. Here's a brazen. Anyways, the people at this booth, I'm not sure if they were just misinformed, but they were advertising that they were selling handmade Damascus knives. And even these folding knives from Civivi, Best Tech, you've got this little one here that I've seen these on Amazon. I can't remember what the brand name is, but they're kind of everywhere. It kind of seemed like they're trying to sell you on the fact that they were making these. Not a big fan of that. When I did review the Knives Ranch knife that I have, when I bought it, they said that they were making these in the United States. They had signs all over the table. This is the knife, actually. I've got a version of this with different handles. And that's a lie. That they're made in Pakistan.
Yep, that's what I need. I'm going to get rid of the shotgun, and this is what we're going to have for home defense.
I mean, could you imagine if you see like 5 college kids run at you with these things? I'd be pretty scared.
You know what? I would be too. In fact, I think Josh with the sword is a lot scarier than Gideon with the shotgun.
It's like really heavy.
Little Claymore style there.
That looks more like a Roman.
Oh, these are all Roman right
Yeah,
now.
for sure. Oh, this one here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a little dagger.
That's a little Claymore.
It's pretty sick. Pretty sick.
That's a...
Yeah, little OTF knockoffs.
I like these kind.
$65. Goodness gracious. That is it's a big old ugly thing. Huh. After the gun show, one of my roommates decided that he was going to buy his first gun. And since I'm the only one that has experience buying guns and stuff, I decided that I'd kind of help him out with that. He didn't see anything at the gun show that he wanted, so we started going around town to the various Sportsman's stores and gun shops, you know, just kind of looking around. And of course, we looked at some knives there too. And I think I've got footage from Sportsman's Warehouse, so we'll roll that. All right, guys, so I like the Gerber Strong Arm. It's good. Do not ever pay $90 for it, please. It's not that good. Some of these prices are pretty atrocious. This is kind of interesting. $60 for this right here. I'm sure I could find it cheaper somewhere else, but I've never seen a CRKT Tomahawk packaged like this. It's pretty cool. LCK Plus. Oh, this is supposed to be the tuna for $50. $90 for this? Assisted opening, D2. Looks like Sportsman's Warehouse has their own exclusive Kershaw misdirect in olive. Frame lock. $40. What's the steel on here? 4CR. Focus up, camera. Yeah, I don't think so. Here's a camshaft, also 4CR, $30. I hear that's a good knife. I really like the design of that thing, but it's a little much for the price. $40 for the Analyst. Kind of looks like the Launch 19 or whatever it is. 8CR for $40. It's a little bit better. Kind of interesting Smith & Wesson. 8CR on bearings. Kind of neat. And after Sportsman's Warehouse, he still didn't see anything that he was really after. So we went down to good old Tejas and stopped by Cabela's. And so I looked at some knives there at Cabela's. Now, obviously, I didn't buy anything this whole day, except for this hat, actually. I didn't buy any knives, but I did buy this hat. Why are hats so dang expensive? I'm not sure if you guys know this about me or not, but I love hats. I freaking love caps. I've always loved them. And I've been looking for a nice cap recently. I don't know, fancy cap. A hat that I can wear to a place where I want to kind of look nice. And a lot of my caps tend to not look nice for very long because I always end up like taking them on a hike or a camping trip with me or something and they get all sweaty and gross. But this one I'm going to try and keep in good shape. But saw this on sale for $9.99. $30 hat otherwise. Why? Why are hats that much? That makes no sense to me. But such is the way of the world. Ever since I was a little kid, hats were always my favorite article of clothing, and kind of that became like the personality trait of Gideon for a while was, he's the guy that wears hats. I love caps. I love caps. In my channel description, it says, among other things, that I'm a collector of many things. Hats are one of the things that I collect. I've got a pretty good little collection of hats. Maybe one day we'll do a hat collection overview on the channel if any of you are interested, but I've got a lot of primarily caps. I've also got some like goofy hats and also a bunch of cowboy hats. But I'll tell you something, I don't think I look very good in cowboy hats, which is kind of a shame because, I mean, I come from a long lineage of cowboys, and in my family, whenever there's a wedding or a funeral or something like that, it's kind of expected that the guys show up, your suit, tie, bolo tie, cowboy hat. And so I wear cowboy hats all the time, but I just don't feel like I'm particularly suited to cowboy hats. But I do have quite a few of them. Not as much as you might expect, but I've got a couple. Also, yes, I am filming this in my truck right now during my lunch break. By the way, you guys ever had the pecan Snickers? These things freaking slap. This might be my favorite candy bar. Snickers are already a goat by themselves, but you add the pecan in there. I love pecans. I freaking love pecans. Here in southern Mexico, the Mesilla Valley, we grow a lot of pecans. Pecans are kind of a big deal. I love me some pecan pie. If you're making brownies and you're not putting pecans in there, you might as well not make brownies as far as I'm concerned. I freaking love pecans. I've got a pecan tree in my yard, and I'll go out there and pick a bunch of pecans, crush them up, and eat them while I'm, editing videos and stuff like that. That pecan tree is also responsible for destroying the Cold Steel Spartan. You guys have probably seen that video. But yeah, these things slap. I'm not sponsored by Snickers, by the way. You guys probably knew that, but I figured I'd clear that up anyways. How weird. How weird. Stogans and shotgun.
Oh, look, here's another Stogan.
Oh, that one's for Stogans too?
Yeah, there's another Stogan.
I need to get myself a Stogan.
I know.
Well, here we are at Cabela's now. $10, 420 steel. You know what? At that price, if it doesn't fall apart immediately, you're winning. They've got some good stuff here, and again, as long as it's decently made, you're in good shape. Interesting. I really don't want anything making away with the Cabela's branded stuff. Made in the USA. I wonder who's making those for them. Oh, that's wonderful. You know, I actually reviewed a Browning knife a while ago. That wasn't amazing, but it wasn't terrible. And this one kind of looks interesting. Copper-coated D2 blade. Modified drop point. Okay. All right. Of course, got our buck knives. That folding Selkirk's actually kind of interesting to me. I want to pick up one of these for a while, but I'm not sure if $50 is going to do it for me. Especially not today. I'm not going to buy anything today, but cool design, but holy cow, that is heavy for a small knife. Labyrinth. There's a misdirect again. $65 for a tenacious. $60 for a persistence. No way. No way. Huh. I actually have been wanting to get one of these. There's the controversial strong arm camp. I want to review that, not for 90 bucks. Gerber Scout, also interesting, not for 60 bucks. Not for 60. And yes, my roommate was able to find a gun that he liked and purchase it. He was looking for a hunting rifle, so he got himself a Savage 270, and we're probably going to go sight it in this weekend. So the story had a happy ending. You choose. Go left.
Left one?
Go left. Woo, that's got a nice little bounce. Hey guys, Future Gideon interrupting the video. So I have not edited this video together yet, but right now I'm at Wally World. Had a little bit of free time between shifts at work, and I figured, you know what? Let's go look at knives at Wally World. Why not? Wally World's starting to get interesting in terms of the knives they carry. And I made a short about this a while back. I'm not sure if it's going to be out by the time you guys are seeing this, but you know what? Why not throw this into this long video about just window shopping knives? Let's do it. So of the 4 Walmarts in my town, only one of them has a good selection of knives. And it's what I call the fancy Walmart. It's on the good side of town. It's where all the retirees shop. And it's all the way across town from where I live. I go shopping at the ghetto Walmart, so sometimes it's a nice treat to come over here and, you know, do a little bit of looking. All right, so let's start over here. This was my Grail knife when I was a kid. Not sure how I feel about this thing. Kind of looks stupid, to be honest. This thing's really goofy.
Alright, you guys get voiceover from here on out because Walmart started blaring Benson Boone and I don't want to get copyrighted. This little pack of stuff here is kind of interesting. It's a little survival pack. I have made a video on this pack, a first impression video. I want to make a video testing it, but I haven't had time. Interesting little set here. I have another pack kind of like this from Walmart that, again, I want to really like test all the gear, but haven't got around to it. Bite and sting kits are kind of a gimmick. They don't really work, especially with snake bites. I should make a video about that. Multi-tools, a little bit sparse in this section here on this particular day, but they had some more stuff over here. A lot of hunting gear. This is from Mossy Oak. Little game cleaning kit. These knives here are kind of cool. You know, they're very affordable. I thought that these handles would be rubberized on the orange part, but they're not. It's all just hard plastic. One of the kind of goofy 2-knife gimmick sheaths. An exchangeable blade knife, which is kind of cool. I really like that very long saw blade that it comes installed with. Kind of interesting blade options for that. I gotta say, I was kind of impressed with that. And here's some extra blades over here. But now let's look at the good stuff. Here's our Civivis. I think it's awesome that Walmart's carrying Civivis now. I mean, we're getting great knives into the hands of the everyday person, and that's always a good thing. CRKTs, some Gerbers, more Mossy Oak, some really trash Gerbers. See that swagger in the back for 41 bucks? Work Sharp, my favorite sharpener right there. Got some Swiss Tech knives down here, some Ozark Trail. There's the new Ozark Trail fixed blade, the one in the back with the red handle. I have one. I have a video planned for that, but I should get the new one. Camillus knives. You guys know how I feel about Camillus. Here's a bunch of bucks. As always, can't go anywhere without a buck. I actually had someone comment on a video recently about that buck trapper, saying it was trash. Mora knife. Very, very cool. Keep that in the background of your mind right now. Some awesome Kershaws, including an iridium and a mini iridium, which I'm very interested in. Here's a Swiss Tex. I want that halt bar. Multi-tool looks cool. The Balkan flipper also looks really nice.
Okay, guys, well, I guess this really is a first impressions video now, kind of, because I ended up scooping up that Mora knife. Actually, when he scanned it out, it said 13 bucks in the case. When he scanned it out, it came out to $11.80. So, you know, I'm not complaining. Okay, so I have had several Moras. This is a companion, and or a basic, my bad. Moras are great, right? I feel like everyone knows Moras. They're awesome. None of my Moras tend to stick around for very long because I always end up gifting them to people. But this is a carbon-bladed version. Very simple, just good old-fashioned Mora knife. Now, I have been wanting to do a video that I wanted a Mora knife to feature in for a while, and I just haven't gotten around to getting a Mora. I know they're pretty expensive, you know, but whatever. Just haven't gotten around to it. So I decided today, you know what? It's time. We're going to go ahead and grab a Mora. So there we go. Again, I've given a bunch of these as gifts. This is, if you're familiar with Moras, it's a basic. We've got our injection molded handle that's very nice and contoured and super comfortable. Mora knives are so comfortable. We got a nice little clip point blade, Scandi grind. Yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. Now, that is fancy Walmart. That's where I go to look for Walmart knives. They had a really good selection of stuff there. Pretty awesome. I like going over there every once in a while. Like I said, I live on the not so nice side of town, and so I go to the ghetto Walmart. So every once in a while, if I want to, like, you know, take a break, I don't want to see crackheads ODing on the sidewalk or anything, I'll drive across town to the nice Walmart, the fancy Walmart. Oh, and guess what? You guys remember what I did last time? We had a little unboxing first impressions of a knife from Walmart. That's right. I had a Mountain Dew that I tasted. And you know what? Today, we're doing it again because I love torturing myself for your guys' benefit. This one was on sale. It's a mystery flavor. Voodoo. Let's see what we got here. Smells like Tutti Frutti. Yeah, I think so. You know, it's not horrible like that stupid Stars and Stripe, what was it, Liberty Chill thing. That one nearly killed me. This one, I think I'll live. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to my channel members right here. I really appreciate everything they do for the channel. If you want to become a channel member, there's a button where you can join down below. For everybody else, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed this kind of video. This is a little bit different for the channel, but let me know what you thought. And until next time, I've been Gideon. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.